absolutely abysmal, absolutely embarrassing, absolutely shocking. Steve Bruce has not beat Manchester United in fucking 22 attempts. 22 attempts. This is Newcastle Football Club, who are usually got their own problems. They're doing walkouts for fucking Mike Ashley. They've just got slapped 5-0 by Newcastle. You've got Steve Bruce who's flipping, saying to them that he's questioning their mentality. Lo and behold, Manchester United turn up and they get a fucking easy ride. It was all set from the first 2 minutes of the game. As soon as they kicked off, they came down our end. Ashley Young had to make a diving tackle, and then they get a corner straight away from the off. You had the Longstaff brothers in there looking like Busquets and Iniesta, making McTominay and Fred look like trash. Fred, look, I want the guy to come good, but if he's playing for his Manchester United future this year, if he doesn't come good between now and the end of the season, which is probably not going to happen, he's going to be out the door as well. And it was absolutely shocking. I said, if we get Newcastle under pressure, silence the crowd, we might have a chance to win this game. We should have a chance to win this game. It's absolutely embarrassing. I counted maybe 2 or 3 shots on target, if that. Absolutely pathetic. And look, I said that against AZ, I want to believe in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but he has to give me something back in terms of tactically. He has to give me something back visionary. He has to give me something back in-game management, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a response from these players. I'm not seeing a response from the coaching staff to switch things up, the tactics. It looks stale, and it is so bad at the moment where we are as a football club. Newcastle fans literally coming up to me saying, Flex, I did not know that was not Man United. That was not Manchester United Football Club. And we're in a really deep, dark place, and it's so difficult because, like I say, after all of these games, if you sack Solskjaer tomorrow, would it change with this bunch of players? I was speaking to a fan earlier and I was like, Ole should get top 6 with this team. They're good enough to get top 6. Then we looked at it and it was like, well, should he though? Should he with this team? We've got a lot of players who are not good enough. They look clueless. I do think that if you did have a different manager who implemented his style of play and his tactics, I do think we'd see something different. I do think that. However, Manchester United fans were very vocal as well. Get the board. You're looking at Ed Woodward. That is where the problems are coming from. I'm not saying just him, but you're looking at the players, the people that we've been appointing at that level. Director of football hasn't happened. Technical director, all of these positions, it hasn't happened. There's no direction. I can't see what the Man United fans are trying to buy into here. I can't see it. I'm really trying to. I don't want Ole to tarnish his legacy. It's looking like if this carries on, he potentially could do that. I know we can't erase what he done for us. We can't erase that. But as a manager, if I'm judging him purely as a manager, we're in relegation form. We're in relegation form. There wasn't one point of this game today where I looked at it and thought, we'll score. There wasn't. The first half was absolutely abysmal. I mean, Newcastle was so comfortable where both Longstaff brothers, I didn't even realise fucking Sean Longstaff brother was playing until someone told me next to me, and I thought, fucking hell, they do look alike. And their goal came actually at a point where we were starting to gain a little bit of momentum, which shows our frailties as well. I think Ole changed it to a 4-4-2 then. We looked like we were slightly more, I would say, aggressive or trying to force the issue. One counter-attack, goal. You know, Newcastle literally can't believe their luck. As Steve Bruce said before the game, it's a wonderful time to play Manchester United. That's what he fucking meant. Couldn't beat Rochdale at home, can't beat Newcastle, struggling with Ashley banners out on boycotts and walkouts. We are a fucking absolute mess and we are a joke. I cannot see it getting any better. And do you know what? Some fans have said to me today, do you know what, Flex? We could be in a relegation dogfight, and that sounds so stupid. It sounds pathetic, it sounds unreasonable, but the form that we're actually showing is that. It is that. I don't think we'll get relegated for 1 minute, but the form we're showing is diabolical, and I don't know how Ole gets himself out of this, is what I'm saying. I don't know how. I can't see him coaching his way out of it. I can't see results coming instantly to say against Liverpool next game. I can't see a result out of that. You look at away games coming up against Bournemouth and Norwich. You've got Chelsea in the Carabao Cup away. I can't see how he gets himself out of this mess, which only breeds this negativity, which only breeds this lack of confidence, which only breeds more bad results. I can't see a way out. If you're asking me, how do we fix this? I don't have a fucking clue. Because, like I say, you can sack Ole tomorrow, but you've still got all the problems above the club. You've still got the way the club is run. You've still got the Glazers sucking way more money out than they're putting in. You still have all of those same problems. We can go and get Allegri tomorrow. Having said that, if we did get a manager who how do I say it, has more credentials and a way of playing, we might see an improvement with what we have. But I'm only saying might, because we have a lot of mediocre players, and that's where I'm saying, at the beginning of the season, we all said Ollie is screwed with these players. Yeah, when the transfer window shut and we had those 3 additions in Bissaka, Maguire and James, we said, Ollie would do well to get top 6. This is worse than that. This is worse than that. What I'm seeing now is a manager that looks way out of his depth. He looks way out of his depth. I'm really trying to hold on. I'm really trying to stick by the process and see a vision. But I can't see it, guys. I can't. I'm struggling to see it, man. International breaks, 2 weeks off. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing to have 2 weeks off. When you're playing this badly, you do want another game very quickly to try and bounce back. But this team has nothing, man. It has nothing. And God help us against Liverpool at home. It wouldn't be the most un-Manchester United thing to go and get a draw out of that game and then get back to usual business against Norwich on the road or Bournemouth on the road and then Chelsea on the road. Got Partizan away as well in between that. It is an absolute mess. I never envisaged it being this bad. And I know I keep saying that I could just leave a broken record on after every single match reaction, but my God, it is getting worse and worse by the week. And I don't know how long Ollie's going to last. I don't know. I'm not saying Ollie out, but like I said earlier in this match reaction, I'm just struggling to see a way out. There are so many aspects of it that are not just Ollie's fault. It's not. There's so many problems with that squad. There's only so much change you can expect with only bringing in 3 players to that squad. And literally at the end of that season, we wanted to get 11 players out, maybe barring Pogba and De Gea. But there are certain aspects that I'm seeing now where I'm like, that is Ollie's fault. That is Ollie's fault. Or that is a lack of Ollie having the ability to do that. That is a lack of the coaching staff, who I don't think are up to the task at the moment. My God, I hope we get some results soon, guys. Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.